Okay guys, so we're back in Five Nights TD. And for this video, we're going to be doing every forgotten unit versus endless mode. What this means is that we have gotten a shiny version of all three forgotten units because we're obviously not going to use the booster because that would not make any sense at all. The booster is obviously not going to make it through a bunch of waves. But however, we are going to be seeing how far each and every one of them can make it on endless mode, and they all have max stats as well. But before we get into it, let me introduce you to them. So for starters, we have a shiny Dark Frost Bear with Vengeance. This unit's passive is called Icicles. Enemies hit by attacks are slow by 35%. The type of unit it is Cone AoE slow plus the passive I just talked about. It can do up to 1100 damage. Its range can get as high as 27, and its cooldown can get as low as 1 second. Then for our next unit, we have a shiny Gaia Chica with Vengeance. This unit's passive is called Flourish. Every 7 seconds, Gaia Chica summons a cupcake trap with health equal to her damage. The max traps are 100 per placement. The type of unit it is Pure Spread plus traps. It can do up to 95,000 damage. Its range can get as high as 32, and its cooldown can get as low as 4 seconds. And for our last unit, we have a shiny Michael's Demise with Vengeance. This unit's passive is called Scooper. True Stun is applied to enemies for 1.5 seconds. The type of unit it is Cone AoE plus True Stun. It can do up to 250,000 damage. Its range can get as high as 32, and its cooldown can get as low as 5 seconds. Okay, so once again, for the people who are new here, we do read off their raw damage stats, all their raw stats, to basically show you how good the unit is without anything on it. And now I'm about to show you a max boosted, shiny, and with Vengeance and max stats. So it's going to be absolutely insane. And I'm going to go ahead and say that we are not allowed to sell our jar of pickles, and we are not going to be, because we are going to actually be seeing how far each and every one of these units are going to be able to make it, which means that they will all have a fair chance, obviously. But anyways, guys, before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. All right, let's go ahead and do Endless 5 once again, and let's go ahead and click vote. And I do not think that we start off on night 5. We literally don't start off on night 5. All right, so we're not in the game. Let's go ahead and pick the hardest modifier. Go ahead and get our beautiful looking starter units down. I think I'm gonna max them out first. I really have no idea. Usually I give myself like a ton of cash, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing. Okay, we should be able to kill her. Yes, we did. Okay, let me just go ahead and upgrade these guys. I try to do it legit sometimes, guys, but again, this video is specifically to try out all the units and actually like test them, so it's really not a problem if we give ourselves money to obviously test this unit. Now, I could have probably tested him because he's literally a starter unit. I don't know why I didn't just freaking place him down. I have literally no clue what I'm doing here, but okay, that should be fine right there. Let's go ahead and max all of them out just like so, and we can only place 3 of them. Let's go ahead and make sure so no one gets mad at me in the comment section. Yes, we can only place 3 of them. This is Dark Frost Bear. It seems like it's a pretty good unit, I'm not gonna lie. I have heard that he is probably the best starter over Tarnished. I have heard some say that. I don't know if it's true. Okay, you know, actually, let's just compare it real quick. I'm not gonna lie. I think that Tarnished has a lower cooldown, but Dark Frost Bear seems to have a above in damage. They do have the same exact range, though, which is a little bit interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I completely forgot what his passive does. I might go look at it just real quick. Okay, I did just look it over, and it says the enemies that are hit by his attack, I'm pretty sure are slowed by like 35%. Doesn't make that much of a difference because for once in our lives, we are not going to be selling our beautiful jar of pickles that I really want to eat so badly, because as you guys can tell, I'm starving, okay? Because for some reason, my character is no longer fat, which makes me very, very angry. If you guys have already watched the videos before, you would know that I am way skinnier than I used to be because Roblox had to make these stupid changes. Anyways, though, our jar of pickles does do more slowing than our Dark Frost Bear, so there's really no reason for us to, you know, even use his passive. I mean, his passive is just absolutely terrible. But anyways, guys, we do have our calculator on my other monitor that you cannot see. However, let's go over his stats just real quick. So He does have 73 range, which is basically full map control. If I was to move him a little bit closer, which the only reason I'm not at the moment is because I'm trying to get a good look at him, because we're going to be, you know, rating the Dark Frost Bear's design, obviously. So I need to get a good look at it, okay? I need to get a good look at it. Now, it does 6,496.9 damage every 0.362 seconds, which is honestly not that bad, but the reason why we have our calculator is so we can calculate its DPS, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. So you guys can't see this, but 6,496.9 divided by 0.362. Somehow I'm doing really good math. Anyways, he's doing 17,947.2 damage every 0.362 seconds. So honestly, pretty good DPS, if I do say so myself. The Dark Frost Bear is definitely a really good starter unit. However, I'm going to be multiplying this number by 3 because we have 3 of them down. That number is now 53,841.7 damage every 0.362 seconds. I want you guys to kind of take that in. Dark Frost Bear as a starter unit is doing half of 100,000 damage, and it literally does not cost any money. It's $400. Bro, it's $400. Are you actually kidding me? So one of the cheapest units I say I've ever seen in my life. This unit is very good for the price, if I do say so myself. Now, let's obviously rate the design. Is it lore accurate? Yes, it's lore accurate. Yes, okay. Yes, very nice. Guys, by the way, whenever I say lore accurate, I literally mean I know nothing about the freaking lore whatsoever, and I am just kind of saying lore accurate just to say lore accurate. I'm very uneducated, yes. On a real note though, this unit does have a really good design. I think it's very accurate. I think it's actually very nice. I have always liked the way that the Dark Frost Bear looks because I love the effects that are around it, etc, etc. I think that it's probably a good like 9.5 out of 10 design. Actually, no, because I gave a lot of units from the last video, meaning my every new unit versus endless mode video. I gave them all way too many chances. So I would say Dark Frost Bear, okay, he has a really good design. So I'm not really worried about this, okay? I would just go ahead and give it a slight 10 out of 10, okay? Because this is actually a very nice looking unit, if I do say so myself. As far as animations go, I would definitely say he has a pretty nice animation because he's obviously holding the icicle. Whenever he's doing the animation, it is making the icicle go forward, which makes the Dark Frost Bear look pretty freaking clean. I mean, it's doing its animation, it's doing its thing, it's making the icicle go forward. Not a bad animation, and basic can be good, but I feel like it's a little too basic. However, they did make it to where the unit, as you can see, the Dark Frost Bear is literally like moving. I don't really know how to explain it. It literally looks like it's a robot, which makes it look even better. So this makes bro look really freaking good. I cannot lie, and I'm gonna be completely honest. I really like the animation, actually. Surprisingly, it's like a 9 out of 10 for me. Like, I really do like the animation that the Dark Frost Bear does. I cannot lie. However, it does not have like any VFX at all. Let me replace him, actually. So now he does have full map control. As you can see, the Frost Bear does have full map control, guys. This is what I was saying earlier, 73 range, but he will be having it all game, which is what makes this so good. This is not good though. Are we gonna be able to kill him? I think we have full map control. Do we? Dark Frost Bear, Frost Bear of the dark to the Frost Bear, dark. Oh my gosh, there's no freaking way. We're already dead. Oh my god, Dark Frost Bear, I relied on you so much. GG's to our Dark Frost Bear. All right, once again, go ahead and pick the hardest modifier in the game. Go ahead and get both our starting units down. I should be able to just give us like a bunch of cash right off the bat, just like that. Now, as long as if I can do it really fast every time we spawn in, I don't even think I necessarily need the cash. I think I just have to like place these in a certain order to where it makes it a lot easier and better. It's really not too big of a deal though. But anyways, moving on to this next unit, we now have a Gaia Chica, guys. Now, Gaia Chica is very, very good, okay? It has pure spread, which number one is one of my favorite things in this game, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and say that right now. Pure spread is probably one of my favorite things in this game. Now, the Gaia Chica is also a trap unit, which again is another one of my favorite things in this game probably ever. Whenever a unit has trap on it, it is automatically extremely good, but I do think that the Gaia Chica is the first one that actually has the trap on it, so I think I'm a little bit stupid in that department. However, it's still an extremely good unit, okay? Because the traps, they do an absolute crap ton, okay? Like I was reading in the passive earlier, you can place 100 of them maximum every single pile. Whenever I actually max this unit out, look at how much damage it does, and it's also pure spread. So it shoots that much damage while being a freaking pure spread unit. I don't even know why can I not speak English today. It does that much damage while being a freaking pure spread unit. Can I click on the damage? It does almost 600,000 damage while being a pure spread unit. I don't think you guys understand how actually insane that is. And then on the other hand, the Gaia Chica literally puts down these little freaking cupcake traps, and they are amazing. Okay, one more thing I'm gonna do though. I think I might move the Gaia Chica right here because I have a really good idea. Okay, guys, if the Gaia Chica is able to spawn her traps right here, that means whenever the boss spawns, the boss will literally be able to just walk through here, hit a absolute crap ton of traps, and then just get absolutely screwed over because guess what, bro is going to be walking through the absolute landmine of traps that we have down right now. So now all we have to do is just let our Gaia Chica just keep on building up these traps literally all right here until we get like 100, and then once it gets 100, I'm probably just gonna end up reselling it and then just placing it back over here, which would be a really good idea. Anyways, time to go over this unit's stats. So this is going to be pretty insane. I cannot lie. I really cannot lie. I mean, this unit literally has 86.9 range. It has full map coverage, number one. I would say no matter where you place it, at least on this map, okay, you know, some maps are a lot more big, obviously, but at least on this map, this unit has a full map coverage, basically no matter where you place it. I mean, you could place it literally just like up your butt cracking around the corner, and somehow you would still end up having full map control. I have zero clue on what I just said, but it's completely fine. But this unit does 561,093.7 damage every 1.447 seconds. Now, unfortunately, I cannot whip out my very trusty calculator, which makes me so very depressed. I'm so very sorry, guys. This is because the unit obviously doesn't hit less than a second, so technically every 1.447 seconds, this unit is doing that much damage right there, which is still insane, okay? This is still a really good cooldown for that amount of damage, and the reason why I'm saying that, guys, okay, is because once again, I want y'all to keep in mind, this unit can place freaking traps. And whenever this unit places those freaking traps, it is freaking amazing, okay? But those traps do have a lot of HP, once again, and the maximum amount of piles that you can do or whatever, or you can place however many you want in a pile, you can place up to 100 of them, which is an absolute and utter insane amount. But the Gaia Chica also does 561,000 freaking damage and has a half decent cooldown while also being pure spread, which I'm not gonna lie is one of the best things I have probably ever seen. The pure spread is one of the most beautiful things in this game because a unit literally just hits and then hits through like 40 other units. Let me actually rate the Gaia Chica real quick. I keep on forgetting to do that, guys. I'm so very sorry. Okay, I promise I am a professional. All right, guys, so this is the new Gaia Chica. Oh wait, the Gaia Chica is not red. Oh shoot, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. So this is the new Gaia Chica. I'm just kidding. It's not. It's been up for a while. Equip. What are you talking about? Okay, on a real note, this unit is obviously an amazing design. 10 out of 10, okay? I have always loved the design of Gaia Chica. I will never stop loving the design of Gaia Chica. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Thank you so very much, Equip, for talking for me. Anyways, this one right here already has 18 million, and this one right here has 35 million total damage done, by the way, already, and we just put them down like not that long ago. We literally just started this match 44 waves ago. Keep that in mind. So, very nice design. And then I would say for the animation, honestly, it's not that bad. I like how on the animation it has like the little VFX that are on it. However, we are just rating the motion, like the actual animation. We are not necessarily rating VFX just yet because I think that this unit has a little bit of VFX, not a lot, but a little bit. Gaia Chica is just all around a clean unit anyway, but if we're actually rating the animations, I would say it's a good like 9 out of 10. It's definitely something different. You don't see every unit, you know, just casually jumping out in front of them and banging their head on the floor. Is she hitting her head on the floor? I have no idea what Gaia Chica is doing. Okay. Oh wait, this is as far as we made it. So, you know, this is gonna be really important because the Gaia Chica is not gonna kill it instantly. But look, oh my god, did you guys just actually witness that? Yes, you freaking did. That was absolutely beautiful. The Gaia Chica obviously hit the boss, did not full kill the boss, but then all of its traps proceed to just build up, and then the boss literally just walks towards it and boom, dead instantly. This was the greatest idea I probably ever had, placing the Gaia Chica over here. Like, genuinely, guys, genuinely. I don't know if we have 100 in that pile yet. I honestly don't know, but it looks like a lot to just like defend everything. But once again, like I was saying earlier, the Gaia Chica has full map range, so there's really no reason for me to replace it. I'm gonna be honest, because if we were to replace it, it would quite literally just you know, maybe not go over the whole map, and I don't want that to happen because I want it to be able to have full map control, if I'm being honest here. But anyways, yes, 9 out of 10 animation, probably like 9.5 out of 10 because it's a pretty unique animation, okay? We've had some decently clean units in this video. Actually, not decently clean. We've had really clean units. They're forgotten units though, so they're supposed to be rare. They're obviously supposed to look nice, okay? If Gaia Chica didn't look nice, I would be very disappointed, okay? I want some good designs on these units, devs. Some good designs. But as far as VFX goes, I don't really know what you guys would count as VFX, okay? So hear me out. There's no VFX whenever the unit is actually hitting the enemies. So this is kind of like, I don't know, it's like all over the place. Oh my gosh, wait, Unforgiving Anard, there's no way they're gonna two-shot him. Wait, watch closely. Oh my god, he ran into it. I didn't even see any of the cupcake traps disappear at all, by the way. Let me know if you guys saw a single cupcake trap disappear. Please comment down below right now if you did, because I literally did not see a single trap disappear. He just walked into it and just died instantly, like it was just a regular Saturday or something. I have no idea. Anyways, though, continuing on this VFX thing, I think that I would count the VFX and the animation as a little bit of effects, but if we're only bringing that out as the VFX, then it's not going to be a really good rating. So we could just leave it out completely, or we could leave it in. I guess we'll leave it in because some of you might get mad. Okay, it's a little bit of VFX whenever it actually goes down and is doing the hitting animation. However, I think what we're gonna do, okay, and yes, we, I'm meaning all of we, yes, are going to be giving this VFX rating probably like a 5 out of 10. It's mid, you know, for VFX. It's pretty decent on the animation side of things, but as far as like the regular VFX goes, I do think that this unit should have like some kind of VFX that happens whenever it actually is hitting units. And the reason why I think that is because it's a freaking forgotten unit, okay? It is forgotten about. It's supposed to be special whenever you get this unit, not supposed to have like not enough VFX at all, okay? Which is kind of how the last unit was too. I really don't think we even had any VFX for the last unit, or our Dark Frost Bear, I mean. Anyways, though, we are on wave 78 now, and to be fair, we are literally 2 waves away from the next boss, and I'm not gonna lie, this one might be one of the longest ones that we are going to be doing, and I'm being completely honest, guys. Like, let me go ahead and get the 2x speed on, because this one might take an absolute minute. And the reason on why I say that is because I feel like these traps right here, you know, they're gonna be better than I thought. And if I'm also being honest, I probably could have placed the other Gaia Chica over here, because I'm pretty sure that the Gaia Chica can literally, yeah, like full map control. So I don't really think that this is cheating. I think I'm just really good at placement. So now I'm gonna have the Gaia Chica, look at this, making a separate pile right now. So now we're basically gonna have like backup traps, and then if one of these stupid dumb freaking circus baby thingies make it down the middle, they're getting cooked. They are getting cooked. There's no way they're making it past this. Wait, this might low-key be like a really, and I mean really good endless strategy, because all you need is just a Gaia Chica, and you just need to have an absolute and utter crap ton of traps down, and I think you're just good. You can just keep on piling up the traps on each other. But again, not everyone has a shiny version, or a max out stat version, or a vengeance version, or all of these really nice boosters. But I still do think that this unit is worth getting. I mean, it's literally a forgotten unit. It's I think the rarest out of all of these, actually. The Gaia Chica, I think, had like what, how many did you have? I forget. Can you please tell me? I do not think she told me, but okay. On a real note though, I do think that like 30 of the Gaia Chica exist, and then I think like 100 something of the Dark Frost Bear exist, and then I would say like 200 something of the Michael's Demise exist, which is crazy because that one is the newest one, number 1, which means that Five Nights CD is not dead. Okay, stop saying that, guys. Okay, please stop saying that. I don't care what people say, because I can name like I think one other tower defense game that's like you know, you could consider dead if you consider Five Nights CD dead. Okay, it's Skibbity Tower Defense. All right, that game is the only toilet game that is actually like a decently quality game. Now hear me out, guys. That game is actually still alive because it has a community. Five Nights TD might not have that many concurrent players, but it has a community. I mean, I think we got up to like 7 to 8K players today. That's honestly really good. I'm just waiting for the next update at this point in time, guys, because I cannot wait. I really hope that they go back to weekly updates, because please, I'm uploading on the game again. Please go back to weekly updates. I'll do everything in the update. Okay, I'll play it every day. I promise. I will sweat my life out on Five Nights CD, guys. I promise. And like whenever I say that, I'm not joking. Okay, do I look like I'm joking? I have been bringing out the daily content. It's gonna continue. Okay, wait, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm going on a rant. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? You know what? Just to show that none of you guys listen to the rants, make sure you comment forgotten down below right now. I'm kind of kidding, but I'm kind of not at the same time, because I'm not convinced that any of you guys actually watch my videos. But you see, the funny part is that on the 1 hour and 15 minute video I dropped a few days ago, which is my literally like my my freaking longest video I've ever dropped on the channel, I said a secret word or comment in there, and somehow everyone still knew it, and I really have no idea. It's low-key kind of scary knowing you guys watched an hour and 15 minutes of my dumb fat red gummy bear stuff just yapping. Like, come on, guys. I'm just kidding. I really love you guys for watching the content, and I greatly appreciate it. And yeah. Okay, I'm kind of confused on what's happening. Why are they literally sliding off the track? Can someone tell me why that's happening down below? Is it because of the 2x speed? Like, I don't understand. I guess I'm gonna turn it off because they're like dodging my traps. Guys, I'm not even joking. He was scooting, right? He just like scooted across here and dodged the trap. And then I was like, oh my gosh, is he gonna hit the freaking exit? I started freaking out for a second. Oh my gosh, dude, every boss, dude, oh my god, that was an 8 million HP boss on wave 131. Wait, oh my god, the LOL bits killed us. How were the LOL bits? They were freaking traps? How is that possible, bro? Oh my gosh, Gaia Chica actually just got a really unfair loss right there. I can't even lie. Wow. GG's to our Gaia Chica. Alright guys, so once again, let's go ahead and pick the hardest modifier, and let's go ahead and get our boosters down. I think we can get them down right off the bat. I should have enough money to do so, I think. Please tell me I have enough money. Okay, yes, there we go. Okay, yes, so we don't even have to give ourselves money. Okay, I keep on forgetting the strategy that I used to do on these videos literally all the time. I'm so very sorry, guys. Once again, just now getting back to the game. Anyways, the unit that we are about to use is the unit that I used in yesterday's video, as you guys may remember, okay, for all of my OG real fans out there, yes. Now, there's only one problem with this unit, is that you can only place one of him. Well, it kind of makes sense on why you can only place one of the Michael's Demise, and the reason on why you can only place one of Mr. Michael over here is just due to the simple fact that he is the highest raw damage unit in the whole entire game, okay? It can do 250,000 damage raw at max level, but now we have Vengeance Shiny maxed out stats and the best boosters in the game on this unit, so he's automatically absolutely insane. Now, it does have a 1.809 cooldown, which is not that bad, but it might cause a little bit of issues. Now, this unit is cone AoE, I'm pretty sure, which is not bad. If it was like a nuke, it would make a lot more sense. Oh my gosh, wow, okay, it actually does have a really like crazy radius, it seems like. Bro might actually be up there. Holy crap, he has a really good radius. I think I was actually like mistaken. Oh, this unit might be a lot better than we think. Oh my gosh, like I know he was good in my video, guys, but in my video, I was literally like maxing out, bro, and doing everything I could, so it does make a little bit of sense. Anyways, as you can see, this unit's damage and cooldown is absolutely insane. There's only one problem, is that we cannot use the trusty calculator once again because, you know, he doesn't actually have any DPS. However, this unit does 1,476,562.5 damage every 1.809 seconds, which makes this unit probably, actually not probably, this unit is the highest raw damage unit in the whole entire game. So yes, it makes this unit extremely good. It also has 86 range, which automatically gives it complete map control, like full on map control. He's gonna end up one-shotting this boss right here like he just did, and that was very Sigma. Holy crap, are you letting the Sigma wolf side out right now? This is insane. All right, let me stop being corny and actually get to it. Oh my gosh, guys, look at the new unit. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's not the new unit. I'm pretty sure that he is actually the newest Forgotten, but he's obviously not like a new unit, I don't think. I mean, I don't really care. We're not worried about him being new, okay? We're just worried about actually looking at the unit and reviewing the unit. So I'm gonna go ahead and say 11 out of 10 design on the design scale, okay? This is probably one of the best design units that they have ever made in this game because it just looks so clean. It looks very nice. And on the other hand, I really like the little claw animation, which is obviously going to be a part of his animation rating, okay? So 11 out of 10 on the design, okay? A very high rating for a design, okay, guys? Very, very high rating. Now, as far as animation goes, I would definitely say that this unit has a really, really nice animation. I like how whenever Michael's like doing his little like fist forward right there, like where they are basically like doing the fist thing forward and then it goes along with the claw. You guys know what I'm talking about. 10 out of 10 animation on that because I don't think that they've ever really done something like that. It's very nice. However, womp 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 womp, bro does not have what we would like to call VFX, and it really disappoints me because I really just wish he had VFX. Like, I don't know why we add these really cool Forgotten units and we don't give him any like VFX or anything cool on them. He does do a lot lot of damage and has a really nice design, a really nice animation. All we need is that nice VFX to just finish it off. It would be so amazing. Once again, though, guys, it does not take away from how good this freaking unit is. I mean, he is absolutely insane. Number one, he's probably going to be one-shotting a lot of bosses, and obviously our jar of pickles not being sold the whole entire game is going to help out an absolute and utter crap ton, because it's already making this unit's range insane, and on the other hand, it's also slowing down units for this unit, or it's slowing down enemies for this unit. I cannot talk today once again. And slowing down units for him is really good, but also I do think that he does do true stun, and I think it's mainly whenever it comes to bosses, but I don't know the exact meaning. I think that someone tried to explain it to me that it was only on bosses or something like that, or it was like actual stun. He can stun like anything or something. I don't really think that that's like how it works, because on every like third attack, and no, I'm not even joking, guys, this works on the regular units too. On every like third attack that he does, he'll do like his first attack, his second attack, and then he will do the third attack. And on the third attack, he usually ends up stunning them like every single time. He's gonna one-shot this boss again. Holy crap, we're on the wave 40 boss and you're one-shotting, bro? Who are you? 1.809 seconds? You're insane. You're insane, man. Insane. I'm really curious to skip to wave 50 because it's gonna be the first really fast boss. So we're gonna go ahead and skip to wave 50 real quick because I've got to freaking see this, okay? If he one-shots that boss, I will poop my freaking pants right now. All right, we're now on the wave 50 boss. 1.72 million HP, by the way. Craze Circus, baby. Holy crap. Did he just, like, I don't even know what that even was. Okay, so maybe this unit was already on its third attack, but as you could see on the first attack that it hit the freaking boss with, it immediately got stunned. The boss literally immediately got stunned. So this is what I'm talking about. Maybe it does only apply to bosses. I don't really know exactly, but I swear from what I saw yesterday, whenever bro hit some of the regular units where that, you know, he wasn't really one-shotting the regular units, they were still getting stunned, and I was doing, like, I was counting in and everything, and it was every, like, third attack that he would do, they would stun him. So I'm pretty sure it's every third attack. I'm not even gonna listen to the comments because I literally saw it with my own two eyes, okay? It said, like, or it didn't say, but I saw it, okay? And it was every third attack, guys. Just trust me. But he might have already been on his third attack is what I'm saying. So whenever it was, you know, trying to hit the boss, I definitely think that Mr. Michael over here, you know, he hit the boss, and it just hit the boss, and it hit the boss even more, and then it just hit the boss again, and it just hit the boss again. Let me stop goofing around, though. This unit does have 108.15 million damage so far. So once again, it has been holding up its weight, has been carrying all game, but however, it could go a little bit worse just due to the cooldown and just due to the units, you know, spawning more on this side, units spawning on that side. This unit actually has a lot of pressure on it because it has a lot of different spawns to worry about, which whenever the LOL bits come out, they are not going to be this slow, okay? They are going to be pretty freaking fast. So what that means is that since they are so fast, it might be a little bit of an issue for our Michael over here to try and actually kill him. And once again, he stunned the boss, murdered the boss. That's not even like an absolute coincidence. That's just pure skill, okay? Just look at bro. I mean, it's literally insane. I mean, this animation is freaking beautiful, number one. And number two, he's just amazing looking, okay? But anyways, guys, as I was continuing to say, as you can see right now, the LOL bits are already coming out. Now, at about wave 130 or probably a little bit less, there were more LOL bits that were coming out on our Gaia Chicas, and we're zooming past everything. Now, since our Mr. Michael over here has a pretty random attack and he just does a lot of area damage, this could help out a lot because we did not have, or no, I think we did have traps on the middle part of the map. However, whenever the LOL bits spawned in, it was literally just like going around the trap and like zooming around. So we're not going to be turning on 2x speed again. I'm literally just going to rock with 1x right here. Anyways, though, we're now on wave 70, and I think that we will we'll be able to get like an actual demonstration of how much damage this unit really does. As you can see, he's gonna two-shot it. So you're telling me it already moves slow enough, but bro decided to make it move even slower for some odd reason and literally just freeze it in place for 1.5 seconds. Which, keep in mind, whenever he's freezing them in place for 1.5 seconds, this is absolutely insane. And the reason why it's absolutely insane is because 1.5 seconds is actually a pretty decent amount of time, because he does 1.8 on the cooldown scale. So what that means is that he can actually hit them while they're still stunned and get like a pretty like half decent damage attack right there. So okay, wave 80. Are we gonna have somebody take down our Michael? Come on, media freak LOL bit, please try and take down the Michael. You were frozen in place. You didn't even make it out of the doorway. Are you genuinely serious? LOL bit couldn't even walk up to me. Are we actually like serious? Honestly, I'm thinking that the only thing that's gonna actually stop this unit, and I'm being being completely honest, guys, is a most likely going to be, once again, a fast LOL bit or just a really strong unit that's walking across. Actually, I really doubt it because this unit literally does like double all their HP, probably even triple, maybe even quadruple, actually. So I would say that the only way that these units are going to get by is because of Michael's slow cooldown. So it might be a little bit bad because his cooldown is super duper duper slow. Whenever the fast units come by, that's obviously going to make it to where he is just a little bit, tad bit weak, and it's going to be a little bit hard for him. As of right now, though, he's done literally 200 million damage, just so you guys know, which is absolutely and utterly insane to me because, oh wow, never mind, 222.02 million damage. Yes, I saw it. That's a very interesting number, actually. Just a bunch of 2 spam everywhere. Okay, W2 spam, W2. We now have dismantled Ballora. Now, Ballora, come on, humble us, please. Humble Michael. Oh my gosh, you're just not doing anything. Why you just humble this unit, please? How is it still 3-shotting the bosses? We're on wave 90. I'm actually really rooting for them, though, because I'm gonna be completely honest here. I really love this unit. I really want to see it win. Okay, like genuinely. If the cooldown just holds off for a little bit, tad bit longer, we should be okay to actually make it to like a half decent wave. I don't really know, though. We'll just have to see. I don't really know. We have now hit the triple digits on the waves. We're on wave 100. We have hijacked Freddy, and it seems like our unit once again is going to 4-shot him. 4-shot him. Okay, I mean, it's getting a little bit better. It went from 3 shots to 4 shots on literally wave 100. I have no idea how that's even freaking possible. Once again, guys, I'm not gonna lie. For a unit as strong as freaking Michael over here, okay, or as strong as he is, or as strong as this forgotten unit is, or as strong as everything is, he has a very, very, very low cooldown, and it's definitely because of our Candy Cadet. You know, shout out to you, Candy Cadet. You know, you guys always sit in the back, never really get the appreciation you deserve. Same to you, King Trap. You know, you are doing a really, really, really good job, you know, with all the boosting and stuff. Greatly appreciate it. And then we have our pickle of the jar, or the jar of the pickles. Yes, this is probably my favorite thing in the game, and it's not because it's food. Okay, it's not because it's food. I promise. Okay, I promise. As you guys can tell, I'm clearly on my weight loss journey. Can we just get over it, please? Like, I'm clearly losing weight, guys. Come on. I didn't hit Planet Fitness. I swear I would never go to the gym. That's so gross. Okay, this one might humble us. Now, the only thing that's stopping it is the jar of pickles and the stun. Oh my gosh, come on, it's so fast. Please, please. Oh my gosh, it didn't stun. Oh my god, that was as close as we got. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, at this point in time, I literally almost want to die because this is actually insane. How are we not dead yet? That's just what I'm wondering. Like, I really don't understand how we aren't. Once again, for a unit that is this freaking strong, bro, he has a very low cooldown. I mean, it is literally only like 1.8. That's not even like that bad, to be honest. Because I do remember that we had Spring Lock on this unit, and it obviously was a lot slower, but now we have Vengeance, and it said that Vengeance was better, like, for DPS wise, so I obviously ended up doing Vengeance, of course, because Vengeance probably makes the cooldown just slightly better, if we're being honest. I am really rooting for Michael's demise, though. I cannot lie. Like, I'm genuinely really, really, really rooting for him, because I feel like Gaia Chica is so overpowered. I really want a different unit to overcome that unit, because I'm just, wow. I'm pretty sure that Gaia Chica made it to about wave, I would like to say 134. Oh no, we've ran into an issue, haven't we? Oh my gosh, the stun, it's not gonna last long enough. Oh my gosh, he took the loss. I cannot believe that he just lost at wave 120, bro. Oh my gosh, that's actually insane, bro. I thought his cooldown was gonna be good enough. GG's to our Michael's demise. Okay, guys, so I really did enjoy making this video. I'm not gonna lie, all of these units were absolutely insane. I mean, number one, I expected Michael's demise to make it way further. I'm almost disappointed that bro did not make it further. But on a real note, all of these units are absolutely insane. I mean, Gaia Chica is definitely the only and I think best trap unit in the whole entire game, and the Dark Frost Bear is just absolutely cheap and very, very strong for the price that it is. And then we also have Michael's demise, which obviously is the highest, you know, raw damage unit in the whole entire game. But anyways, guys, make sure to join my Discord server because we do giveaways every 2 days in there, and also make sure to like and subscribe so I can feed my family. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.